Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your 5 cents is worth for health and strength is good. But what's up, Steam Deck fans? You know, Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion was good. Steam Deck Mob, what's happening? The Steam Deck Squad, what's up? you and your Steam Decks. We couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. What a statement. And that Steam Deck is no joke. Man. And the library just growing and growing. And we're in what, March 2023. Yeah. Steam Deck is doing good. AMD coming out with FSR 3.0. Oh yeah. A lot of updates been Linux 6.4 updates the Steam Deck, especially the first models of the Steam Deck. Yeah. So you should see a lot of improvements in gameplay in your games. You know, the Steam Deck is good. That little handheld is doing damage. I mean, of course, you got to get the official Steam Deck dock. I mean, think of it. Okay, Steam Deck. Okay, base model, right? All Steam Deck models are upgradable to a 2 terabyte storage. 64 gigs, 256, 512. You can upgrade them to a 2 terabyte SSD. But then you got to get the official dock. And you could get the ones other docking station by JSOX and try them out. But then okay, you got the Steam Deck, the official dock, the docking station by JSOX. Then you gotta get you two. The Steam Deck has a dual screen support, so probably get you 2 monitors. You need some games, you need some snacks, and some juices, and well, yeah, have a blast, man. Yeah, that little handheld is no joke. You know, it was impressive to watch, man. To watch how Valve when they came out with it, how they stayed with it. I mean, releasing it in the pandemic is one thing. But staying like committed, like okay, we're going all in. We're going all in with this, and we're not looking back. Yeah, and look, and I look at them now. You know, so yeah, the Steam Deck is no joke, man. I mean, updates after updates. I think the best part about communication is key. Communication is key. Is the keys to success with the Steam Deck, because Valve opened that line of communication. So talking to their users, kind of like how Rare does it with Sea of Thieves. But then watching the transformation process of the Steam Deck from how it started and where it is now. It was fun to watch, man. This little handheld is just like doing its thing. A portable PC, and PC gamers love it. And it's just what the game library is up to 8,000 now, 8,000 plus. Oh yeah. And it's growing. Every week, update coming in. For every game and the deck itself, and it's making and those updates are making the experience even better, So yeah, and people are loving it, I was on Facebook, I think yesterday, actually last night, and somebody, one Steam Deck user, he had the Steam Deck in the bed, but the dog was standing right by him. Yeah, people are having fun with that thing, man. So yeah. Portable gaming has been uplifted, man. You got a real powerful handheld that you can take anywhere with you, anywhere. You know, grocery store, wash house, anywhere. You know, get you a 1 terabyte SD card with a and have like a 2 terabyte SSD installed on your Steam Deck. Oh yeah, put all your games and your movies on the SD card, and you're gone. You know, you can take that thing camping with you out in the woods. Oh yeah, that handheld, man. Yeah, it's doing damage. You know? And it's not going anywhere. You know, long as Valve stay consistent with it. Yeah, that's the keys to the success. You know, it's consistency. You know, and with social media now, communication is like 99. It's like 99% communication. You got to communicate with your base. You got to communicate with your base, and the way you respond with those, the way you respond to the communications is with updates and deals. Oh yeah, you got to communicate with your users now, and that's what's making the Steam Deck so successful. I mean, look at Xbox One. Same thing, you know. Communication, you know, those updates, man, turn the Xbox One around. So it's the same rule that applied to the Steam Deck. You know, you have to, you can't be a selfish company now thinking that it's all about sales numbers and profit margins. You got to communicate with your user base, you know, and that goes. It's the same rule applies to studios that make games. In the height with social media now, you have to communicate with your base, your user base. You know, there's no such thing as leaving your user base behind. If you do that, you're gonna pay a price. So yeah, communication is key, man. So that's why the Steam Deck is so successful right now. And you know, the users that are using it, they're loving what they're seeing. You know, yeah, you have to communicate with your user base. Like take Ubisoft with Skull and Bones right now. At the height of the pirate game era, when Sea of Thieves just came out, like I said to myself, they should have released the game right then and there. And then once they release it, they will have a user base, but they have to stay in constant while they're working on updates for the game. They got to stay in constant communication with their users, and they would have had the success that, they would have had success if they would have released Skull and Bones right there. You know, when they dropped the first video. You know, I mean, when they did the first video, and I saw it for myself, I was like, they need to release this game now, because Sea of Thieves was out. And that would have given you know, Sea of Thieves competition, you know, along with Atlas, because the studios will be pushing each other to do better, you know. So I thought they should have released Skull and Bones right then and there, you know, and then go on from there, you know, because we're in the era of social media now. So you know, gone were the days when studios. You couldn't communicate with studios to find out what's going on. But now with social media now, communication is priority one. So you have to stay in constant communication with your user base. And that's what Ubisoft should have done, you know. They should have released Skull and Bones, and once they build a nice little user base, Ubisoft stay in constant, the studio behind Skull and Bones stay in constant communication with their base, and then, you know, take some ideas from what your users are giving you, and then apply it to Skull and Bones. They would have been in a better spot right now. So in today's video game era, communication is key right now because of social media. So there's no such thing now as, you know, game studios or console manufacturers don't communicate with their users anymore. You have to communicate with your users. So, yeah, and that's what Valve did with the Steam Deck. Once they opened that line of communication, and telling their users to send them feedbacks, and and they responded to it, and you're seeing the response within the updates. Is either they talk to you during a seminar, or they are responding to you with an update, to let you know that they're addressing the issue at hand. So yeah, communication is key in this game industry right now. Now that social media is here. So yeah, you have to communicate with your users. You got to. If you don't, yep. Anyway, now let me talk about the top 10 free games. I'm shocked Warzone is not in this list, but this top 10 is from the Gamer. But anyway, so it's top 10 free games for the Steam Deck. For the Steam Deck, save big bucks for the big guns. Okay, top 10 free games. Let's see here. What do we have? Uh-oh. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Alright, that's number 10. Oh yeah, Valve is working on Counter-Strike too, so. Oh yeah. Get ready for that one. On your Steam Decks. Alright. Number 9 is Dota. Oh yeah, Dota is a big. Dota is big. Dota is big. No, okay. What's number 8 here? What do we got? Team Fortress 2. Oh yeah. The orange box. Valve need to make a Team Fortress 3. They need to. Anyway, number 7. Apex Legends. Oh yeah. We're talking about free games here. Of course, the Titanfall players won't respond to make a Titanfall 3. So, Apex Legends is nice. Don't get me wrong, but Respawn fans want Titanfall 3. Anyway, number 6, Fortnite. On Steam Deck. Oh yeah, Fortnite is addictive. That user base is big, very big. Okay, what's the other one here? Number 5, Warframe. Oh yeah. Let's not forget about PUBG too. Anyway, number 4, Path of Exile. What's the other one here? So, yeah, Path of Exile. Yeah, these are some good free games. You can add PUBG and Warzone to this list. There's a whole bunch of free PC games out there to play. Let's see, what's the other one here? I got 3 more to look at. So yeah, communication, man, is key now in video games. You can't leave your users behind. Nah, those days are gone. Okay. Oh, here we are. I just missed it. That was number. Okay, I just did Path of Exile. Okay, Smash Brothers. We don't need you no more. Number 3, Brawlhalla. Yeah, we don't need no Smash Brothers no more. Yep. And number 2, Aperture Desk Job. And number 1, Halo Infinite. And those are your top 10 free games to play on the Steam Deck. Oh yeah. Top 10 games. 10 free games for Steam Decks. So yeah, you guys got some lists on there, man. So, but you could add Warzone. You could add PUBG, probably DC Universe, and a whole slew of others. So yeah, You guys got some games to play, along with along with your 8,000 plus games to play. So yeah, you guys are covered, man. When it comes to video games on the Steam Deck, you know, you're covered. You're covered storage wise from the Steam Deck perspective. But then if you go docking station wise, you're covered with external SSD support. But then you have SD cards. You know, you got the 1 terabyte ones, and then there's that 1.5 terabyte from Micron that is coming. So you guys are covered, and girls are covered, man, and kids are covered when it comes to the Steam Deck. Yeah, a lot of games to play. But yeah, but seriously though, in today's video game era though, communication is key now. You know, you gotta communicate with your users. You have to. You know, there's no such thing. Gone were the days now where you couldn't come. You could rarely. I mean, you could rarely talk to developers. I mean, you could call them, but it's not like how it is now with social media now, with all the social media platforms that's out there. You know, I mean, a developer has no excuse now, so they have to communicate with their users, you know, because the users right now are the keys to the game success whenever a game comes out, you know. I mean, some people when they review games, they can go really overboard with it and review bomb and all that. But I mean, to me that's not necessary. But communication is key right now. So in video games, a console manufacturer or a studio, they have to stay in constant communication with their users. A console manufacturer can't be like, well, we make billions of dollars, we don't need these users. When your user base starts to drop and it's affecting your bottom line, you will know how valuable your users are. So communication is key. Communication is key in today's video game industry with social media. You have to communicate, you know. So yeah, and then you know, and you have to, and the way you respond to communications is with updates, you know. Yeah, to keep your base alive and keep your games going, especially with live service games too. Yeah, communication is key. Other than that, I gave you guys the top 10 free games to play on the Steam Deck. Enjoy with your 8,000 plus, with your 2 terabyte SSD in your Steam Decks, with your 1 terabyte SD cards, and then you go, and then you got your docking station with your external SSD support. You Steam Deck fans are covered. Anyway, I'm gonna lay this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek fan. Dark Side. Peace.